If you are looking for something really good to feed some company this weekend, I'm telling you, this chicken salad sandwiches are delicious. And I'm gonna go to the store right now and I'm gonna pick us up a rotisserie chicken and some celery and a few things for the weekend, because I have a hunch that I might be getting some company this weekend, but if not, I'll have something really yummy in the fridge for Chad and I to eat. This chicken salad sandwiches, they have been our family's go-to for years, whether it's for a bridal shower or baby shower, whatever kind of party we're having, they have been a real big hit. So I'm gonna go pick up those things right now and I'm gonna take you with me. I buy my rotisserie chickens at Sam's Club, and I like to find the one that is the plumpest and that is the fattest one they've got. That looks pretty good. I like it to come right up to the top. See, some of these are little and some come right up to the top. And I like to buy the little croissants instead of the great big ones. Then the kids don't waste so much. So I would rather feed them 2 small ones than a large one. The recipe that I'm going to show you makes about 20 croissant sandwiches, plus a little bit more. And I've got my chicken right here. It's easier to debone it when it's warm than sometimes I'll put it in the refrigerator and I won't make it that day. And it's a lot harder to work with when it has cooled off. Of course, if you do it too soon, then it's really hot. But we're good to go. And I just take it. I've washed my hands, okay? And I cut the legs off first. And I take the skin and toss the skin. I don't use the skin. If you've never cut up a chicken, they've got joints, and I just cut through those, break those joints in half, and like that. If you don't have a rotisserie chicken, then boil one up, just a raw chicken, and boil it up and use your own. I like the rotisserie, but if you don't have it, you can use canned meat, chicken in a can, but it's not as good. And that right down, and there's always on the back of the chicken, there's a little pocket. There's always a really nice chunk of meat in that back. So that's half of the chicken, and I'll come back and finish the rest in a minute. A lot of times I'll make myself a sandwich or I'll eat one of the legs. You don't have to be precise on these measurements for this salad. If you've got 4, it measures out, one of these rotisserie chickens measures out about 4 cups. If you get 5 or 6 cups, that's great. If you get 3 cups, go with it. So there's about 2 cups now, and I'm going to finish the rest of this up and then we'll move on. My mom would always save up the wishbone for us, and she would put it in the windowsill or on the sink and let it dry out, and then my siblings and I would take turns and we'd pull on it, and when it broke, whoever got the big end got their wish come true. So this is what I ended up with from that chicken, was 4 cups. And this is garbage. When you're making soup with this, oh, this part, you do not want to throw that away. You put the whole thing in the pot when you're making chicken noodle soup. I'll leave a link in the description below to the chicken noodle soup that I make with this. So I will tell you that when I'm all done with this carcass, I will just put it in a bag, a used shopping sack, and I will place it back in my refrigerator until garbage day, or I'll put it in the freezer until garbage day, especially in the summertime. If you put it out in your garbage during the summertime, 2 or 3 days before garbage day, you will have more maggots. The garbage can will fly away because of all the maggots. Do not put it out in your garbage can. Put it in your fridge. People tease you for it. People tease me for it. Why am I keeping my garbage in the refrigerator? Well, I keep it in the refrigerator so we don't get flies and maggots in our garbage can, and then on garbage day, then I'll put it out in the garbage can. Now you need a cup of diced celery, or chopped celery. And I really like the leafy parts. I just cut those up too, and I just think that they're the best part. If you have a little extra, that's fine. It can be a real big heaping cup. Then you're going to need a 1/3 cup of chopped onion, a yellow onion. You can use whatever onion you want, but yellow onion. I am crying. Now you're going to want about a cup of mayonnaise, 2/3 to a cup of mayonnaise. And for this recipe, I like mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. But if you like Miracle Whip, you go ahead and use it. But for this, about a cup, maybe not quite. Now we're just going to mix this all together. We've got 4 cups of rotisserie chicken, chopped or shredded or however you want to do it. I've just chopped mine up, and I've got a cup of celery and a 1/3 cup of onions, and about a cup of mayonnaise. And then 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of salt. Maybe should have used a bigger bowl to mix it in, but I'm just going to get this all mixed up and put the lid on it and put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow. If I wanted to, I would put some grapes in it. And if I did this, I would cut these grapes in half with a scissor. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just serve the grapes separate. But you can add nuts to this, or mandarin oranges, and do whatever you want. Yeah, I should have mixed this in a bigger bowl for you today, but you get the idea, and it's really good. Before I put this in the refrigerator, I'm going to wipe the edge so it's not so ugly. Did I tell you that when Bonnie, our middle daughter, got married, we had an open house here, and I had made 20 of these chickens, 20 of these recipes. How do I say that? I made 20 batches of this, and that's what we fed our guests, and they loved it. Anyway, that was actually a pretty inexpensive wedding reception. But Chad and I are going to call it a night. We are going to take our food downstairs. He's downstairs right now finding something on TV for us to watch. And we are going to enjoy ourselves some dinner. Now see, this is what it looked like. This is what that Jello looks like right there. Oh, it's good. These are the best kind of date nights ever.
The light's not meant to be good down here.
But we've got our little food, our little treat, and we are watching Poldark.
Yeah. Don't judge me.
And we have been binge watching just a little bit.
Yep.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.